and away we go. I come to you with clean hands and good faith, with fair business practices and full disclosure. Blue versus United States. This is what Black Lives Matter is missing. Breonna Taylor, you have 90 days for your family, because I can speak to the dead. It's one of my rights, in accordance with the 9th Amendment, which government is restricted from infringing upon. I understand I do not have constitutional rights. Government has constitutional restrictions. And because they're not being held to that standard by the U.S. military provost marshal, they are literally getting away with murder. Acts of insurrection, acts of belligerence, acts of domestic terrorism on American soil, in violation of the Lieber Code, in violation of the laws of nations, in violation of the Geneva Convention. They're not even allowed to carry mace on their person at all. Shut the fuck up. You fucking idiots are listening to the wrong people. Blue versus U.S. is spelled B-L. See, you make me rant and I just live my cigarette. BLYEW versus United States, cited at 80 U.S. 581, 598 to 99 from 1871. It establishes that the family has a right to appoint somebody to speak on their behalf. The injured party, not the victim, not the subject, not the defendant, not the plaintiff, the injured party, speaking legal shit. This is what your leaders don't teach you. That's why you're following the wrong fake messiah. It is a right, an inestimable right, that of invoking the penalties of law upon those who criminally or feloniously attack our persons or our property. BLM, Antifa, rioters, not BLM protesters. Okay, don't read the fucking Oath of the Jesuits. You will never again label yourself as a Protestant. Yeah, spitting some truth here, dumbasses. Read the Oath of the Jesuits. Read the Oath of the Knights of Columbus. Very similar. Psychopathic shit. Civil society has deprived us of the natural right of avenging ourselves, but it has preserved to us all the more jealously the right of bringing the offender to justice. By the common law of England, and since we are under English rule, read the treaty read the Jay Treaty, J-A-Y Treaty. It's also known as the Treaty of Commerce and Navigation. Yeah. I've forgotten so much more than you guys have learned. It's called the Jay Treaty. and it's also known as something else. But we're still under English law. Read Respublica versus Sweers. Respublica versus Sweers. And I know that's not going to be here. See, this book is so old, it's missing some stuff. But this is why I do these recordings at home. Wow. Yeah, I have such a cute picture of my girly friend's children. Love them. Respublica versus Sweers, 1 Dallas 45, Treaty of Commerce, 8 Stat 116, the Society for Propagating the Gospel versus New Haven, 8 WHEAT 464, Treaty of Peace, A Stat 80, IRS Publication 6809. It's a matter of common public knowledge. You may not know this. I apologize for bringing you information that you must research and verify and see to be true. We're still a British colony and therefore still under British law. Now we can use our Constitution, if you know who you are, as an American national. Title 8, Section 1101, subsection 21. It's a type of status. Oh, you're concerned with colors and citizenship. That's putting those little blocks in that ball that will collect them all because they can only go in through their shape. It's child's play. I'm talking about some real shit. See, you may not quite grasp this, but Title 28, Section 3002, subsection 15A clearly defines the United States of America as a federal corporation. And if you research B and C, you'll see that it is founded in London, England. You don't know what you're talking about. There's some real serious shit in law that you all of us need to learn. David Strait in Arkansas. I mean, Bill Thornton, Winston Shrout, federal prison for 30 years. Who else joined him? I believe a guy, Victor Vibajian, and Gordon Hall, and Tim Turner, because they went in as U.S. citizens and tried to play the game. That's why you need to become an American national. It's very different status in law. And the gentleman I spoke of, David Strait, I promote him. He says some things that I understand and I've researched and verified, but he said them, so why am I going to say them again and plagiarize him? I'm sorry, but I got a good fucking heart. I want to help you. I'm begging to help you. I give you all this information. I go look at this sign and this sign and this sign and this sign. And if you look, it's there. Follow me. Way past 2021.